Good morning, everyone. Hey, Moran. Yeah, it's a slow one, isn't it? Perfect for a Friday. Good morning, folks. Welcome to a very, very slow overnight Globex session. We'll just kind of do a quick run through, and if you have questions, that kind of thing, make sure we get them answered, and then let you go to the beach. It's going to be a slow one. We'll let London open right now. Overnight inventory is jammed, right? Usually I say overnight inventory is long or short. It's jammed. And there's a reason why we have this sort of profile or this sort of tight range. Well, number one, we have, if you look at our chart, remember how I was telling you guys when you go sideways in a distribution, people are always looking for the downward move, right? Everyone's looking for that. But what happens is this price stability, it attracts buyers and eventually it'll pop. Now that's very common in this market. It's happened before and it will happen again because of the way the market's built. Same thing here, right? Sideways, price stability popped and it popped hard. And there's a couple of things that you want to make sure that you pay attention to. That gap nowhere near filling. These short positions down here, nowhere near filling. So the market had nowhere to go but up, which probably has got a lot of people offside going into the weekend. When that happens, the next trading session is really, really tight because I'm not sure if we have increased margin tonight. We might. I didn't look. Do we? We have news today? I think it's retail sales or something like that. Either way, it's a slow night, really, really slow night. And for us, very difficult to trade this and probably not advisable at all, right? Not unless you really like throwing money around, you know? Hey, Sergio. Hello, one. How you guys doing? Okay. Yeah, so we have retail sales on deck at 8:30 Eastern. Overnight inventory is kind of short. Let's see if we can go take out that overnight low. And I haven't even drawn a balance yet for this because all I came up with this was this 21 and a half to sort of 25 and a half. It's not the greatest zone, but as you can see, check it out. So what I do is, for people who are wondering how I do this, you look for a high and a low, and when it goes back to that high, it sticks. So you're looking for two-sided trade in this blue area. Hey, John. Yeah, it's going to be a slow one. So give it 10 minutes. Anybody have any questions about the week, about a stock, anything like that? Make the time go a little quicker. You really don't want to be trading this. There's nothing to do. There's no edge. There's no reason to do business. So if I had woken up and I had seen this, I would have gone back to sleep, right? So for those of you who are sitting and waiting, just understand that you might be waiting for hours. Yeah. So what we want to do, Ian, our goal, Ian, is when you first sit down and you look at this and you see that, right? You just go do something else, right? Right. We don't want to waste your time, right? So as soon as you see, a really bunged up profile like this, tight range after a big short squeeze, there's nothing to do. Go hang out with the family, have a good night. That kind of thing. Save yourself the frustration of sitting in front of a screen trying to trade a market that is really hard to trade because there's no opportunity, right? This short squeeze will continue for as long as the order flow supports it. Let's do a quick rundown. I'll show you a bit of a, if you're on a half-hour chart looking at it, you see the same thing, right? The whole overnight session, these tiny candles, it's really not much business to be done here, you know? What's John saying? Seem to the afternoon session really just goes sideways and has no range or activity yet. John, it's first of all, it's summer. Second of all, the market has been trading at all-time highs during those RTH sessions, a lot of them. So a lot of business happens right at the beginning, right? And, off the open, that kind of thing. People get their work done, and then it just kind of slows to a trickle. Uh, I think that it'll be a busier, I think there'll be better trading in the fall. Um, we really do need a liquidation break that would help price action and business a lot better because then we'd get some size traders trying to buy again. Right now, not a lot of traders will be putting big positions together here. Couple of weeks of summer left, and we're going into the last big long weekend of the summer, right? We're going to have that Labor Day weekend. And I would say for the first couple of weeks of September, it'll be a little slow. It usually always is. As we start getting into October, the markets will get a little busier and we'll look for a bit of change because all these guys now will be thinking about the last quarter, right? Right now, nobody's really thinking about the last quarter. What they're doing is they're enjoying the hell out of the summer, right? Um, Yesterday, I was with some friends of mine, and a buddy of mine. He owns a fairly substantial building company, and He's been wanting to do a bunch of things work wise, and he's like, I'll just wait until till summer ends. Especially here, like, you know, we haven't had any rain for 8 weeks, so people are like they're really enjoying the summer. And it'd be the same in New York too, because yeah, make it a study day, or Sergio, even better, make it a beach day, right? Go enjoy the summer a little bit, right? Start the weekend a little early, right? Let's go take a look at some deals and see what they're up to. SpaceX, nice recovery off 109. I was really hoping for 86, 80 buy on SpaceX, but not going to happen right now. Apple's still going sideways from 300 to 313. Microsoft, Microsoft is interesting because you got to see that there are some bids down here at 488 and then down here at 480. There are two significant gaps in Microsoft to the way up. So I'm not sure how long it's going to take for those to fill. Let's go take a look at NVIDIA. NVIDIA did a hell of a look below and fail of 213 all the way back up to 227. We'll see how it closes out the week. Ooh, AMD. Okay. I think I've got an AMD chart around somewhere. AMD's in huge. Look at this chart. Wow. I don't think I'd want to position trade AMD. Look how choppy it is. Gaps up, gaps down, gaps up, gaps down. That is like a penny stock. That's crazy. Look at that. What else do we have? Oh, yeah, Tesla. See if it can hold 328 going into the end of the week. Looks like it closed nice and strong at 341. You're going to have some traffic at 348.45 on Tesla. What else is there? Nobody ever asks about Meta. That's why I never really look at it. It's another really gappy stock. Gaps up, gaps down. I don't like stocks. I don't like big board stocks that trade like that. They're not smooth. And Intel, still holding $100. Still holding $100. Anybody who bought it at 23 is really happy. And Amazon look above and fail of 277. Let's see if Amazon can come and fill this gap here. But that's pretty much it for now. Let's see. We're going to watch the London Open, and then I'll let you guys go a little early, if you don't mind. I'm just going to let the charts run a little bit, and I'll put in a balance zone as soon as you can use 21 and a half to 25 and a half for now, but I'm going to wait and see if it gets any better later on in the day. You have your grandson, Brad? You can start your weekend early. It's hot there. The temperature just dropped like 10 degrees last night. So I think our heat wave in the UK is over. Still hot in Europe? Yeah, our heat wave is definitely over. I think it's actually going to rain here tomorrow. Wow. That'll be good. Okay, London's opening. Hey, AZS, how you doing? Yeah, London's opening. There's no business here today at all. We do have a poor low. I guess that's a piece of information. You know, right at that O low, there's a poor low. It's gonna rain tomorrow, Raj. That's what it said on the weather thing, anyway. Well, see, that's the benefits of Liverpool, right? We get the best weather. John and Raj both do not like Liverpool, so I always have to throw in a Liverpool comment on every session. I know it's really weird. The UK and all the grass is brown. I've never seen that. So as we're talking more about weather than the charts, uh, I'm going to ask you guys have any other questions? If not, I'll let you guys go a little early. Is it the low is the low is exactly the former all-time high? Very telling. That makes sense. No, there's nothing to do. Have a great morning, guys. Are we long or short? We're neutral here, Jay Reardon. I would I have I'm looking for lower, but right now we're not getting it. And it's a really slow night in the store. So it's best to go start your weekend a little early. Maybe the afternoon session will be a little busier. And now I haven't gone to a soccer game yet. Haven't had a chance to go yet. I'm still learning about the sport. I watched the World Cup this year, though. I have no idea, Moran. The I'll ask the lads if Bezos is buying Liverpool. Yeah, there's no real direction here, Ridden. If you're just joining us, it's a slow night. It's a compact, tight shape. Let's see if we get any liquidation, but right now, nothing. We'll see you guys in our next session at 9 o'clock. Hopefully, we've got some better price action. But right now, I would really recommend get out from behind the screen, go enjoy yourself, and start your weekend a little early. Thanks for being with me here for the last half hour, and we will see you at 9:15. If I don't see you, have a great weekend, and we'll see you on Monday. Thanks, folks. Have a good one. Bye for now.